Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So this is going to be a read for you and who, and the who could be a friend, family member, one side of a situation or another, if love is not on the brain, and of course, also a significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, even a person of interest as well, all right? So there you have it. This is a general read, so if you're looking for a personal read to tap into your own personal energies, go to theguidedintuitive.com up here or in my description box below. All right. Okay. So if you are a new subscriber, welcome to my channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Michelle, and this is going to be a read for the second half of February. And we're going to see what wants to come up for you here. Okay. We're going to use a lot of different cards. So we'll start there. But the first one, I do want to mention one quick announcement is that we do have a brand new class. It's listed below and you'll see it up here. It is about stepping into your feminine empress energy and being able to walk into a room and own it. So if you're very interested in tapping into that, because I know a lot of us get involved into work and sometimes that masculine energy tends to take over and it becomes more prominent. And so for the feminine out there that are looking to balance that out a little bit better, you do check this out. We have lots of surprises for you. It'll be very exciting. So it's up here or in my description box below. All right, let's check this out and let's see what's happening, where you are at. This first card is going to be currently where you're at right now and how you feel about them. So how do you feel about them? Here is your first card. Let's see what that is for you here. Okay, what is it? Well, you're definitely thinking of them, that's for sure. So we got thinking of you. So the interesting thing is how you think of them is that they're thinking of you. So this is really just saying having a very loving thought. There is probably some serendipity that's happening here, but that's exactly what I see. You're thinking of them and they're thinking of you. That's really what it is, okay? We're going to pull some other cards to see what else wants to come out, but this is beautiful. It is actually a 29 card, which brings it to an 11, two people, right? And it's a master number, very spiritual, but it's very beautiful. So I love it. This is about that there is a hidden gift. So in this relationship or in this situation, there could have been some sort of ending of some sort, and maybe some sort of a sadness. And what this is talking about, that there's some sort of hidden gift in this, guys, and that's what's coming into play there. It means that there is a brand new beginning that is freshly laying ground, okay? And that's what this is talking about. So in this relationship or in this situation, how you think about them, maybe there has been some sort of ending and some sort of sadness, and that's what's coming into play. Wow, oh my gosh, this is a 9 card, which means it's coming to fruition. That sadness will be over and there's a new beginning that's already starting to lay its groundwork here. So that is the good news of this, guys. And keep in mind that there is a hidden gift. So something's been learned from this, some sort of growth between you and them in some way. But how they feel about you is that, that they want a new beginning. There's been an ending and there's been some sadness, but they want maybe some sort of new beginning is what I see here. I'm going to pull some tarot and see what wants to come through here. What is that? Okay. Yeah, a brand new beginning. Yeah, a brand new beginning. They're looking at the nice shiny coin. They want this brand new beginning. It's heartfelt. It's, he's wearing this green tunic, which talks about the heart chakra. And then the red which is about, a stronger foundation, on his head. And this is talking about passion, right? A passionate new beginning, a Page of Pentacles. This is about manifestation. This is about, inspiration, right? And focusing in on that. What else wants to come through? So there might be a message coming through. You might be dealing also with the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Earth sign there too. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Okay. How do they feel about you? Excuse me. How do you feel about them? How do you feel about them? Okay. How do you feel about them? Okay. What else? Yeah, teamwork. This is about teamwork. This is about the Three of Pentacles coming together in teamwork, collaboration. So you feel about that they offered a lot of teamwork and collaboration. What else? But what they were maybe bringing forward to you wasn't really quite in the form or the shape that you anticipated. You were focused on what it would previously look like, and this person came around with something completely different. So the universe brought something different your way. And maybe you didn't see it that way. At the time you were focused on what it is that you want. The fours are all about, stability, right? So maybe that they didn't look as if, like the others. So you kind of shunned it off a little bit. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, maybe it was something that you just really didn't want, and you actually moved on. So that's how I feel. Now, again, how you feel about them is that they could have moved on because they didn't want your cup of love. So it could be, for some of you, that could be the case. I gotta say that there, okay? Yeah, because the sixes are about growth. There's been some sort of growth, and now this new knowing has led to a different shift and moving in a different direction, but it's to calmer waters. And perhaps that this person has moved on. One of you has moved on. Okay. Anything else that wants to come through here? Yeah, it came again. Both of you. It's like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces type energy here. Is what I see here. And it's moving on. It's knowing that it's in your best interest to move on after the investments have been made. Oh my gosh, guys. Wow. Anything, and that's the 8. Okay. It gives things into balance. And it might have to do with some sort of Capricorn in the picture, some sort of earth sign within here, an earth sign. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But this is an independent woman by her. This is, usually independent by herself, focusing on her wealth and building her wealth and her establishment. And that's exactly what I see. So I don't know if that was in the picture. But here's the interesting thing is whatever that, has sent some independence, has brought in some really good vibrations. They got the Sun card, guys, after that. So, there is a new beginning. And with this new beginning brings on this brand new, set of vibrations, and feeling like a little kid again, and feeling very, very excited about life. Okay, so there's a new beginning. What is this Sun card? Major Arcana card right after that. Oh my God, guys. Then I get the card of Magician, saying you're very resourceful here. So 2 major arcanas back to back here. You get the Magician, that you're resourceful. You can, create what it is that you want in this relationship or situation. And whatever it is that you do create brings on good vibration. Wow. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? Let's see what that is. Interesting, guys. The search, they feel a little lost, okay? They feel a little lonely, okay, at this particular time is what I'm getting. They feel a little lost, lonely, maybe a little confused in this relationship or in this situation, like what the hell happened? Maybe that's kind of how they're feeling. One of you has moved on, and maybe it just ended, right? And maybe no explanation, just ended, right? Yeah, interesting, guys. I'm going to pull some more cards and see what else wants to come through here. But the search, they're kind of feeling a little confused, all right? It's a 6 card, which talks about growth. So they're feeling a little lost, confused, and lonely. Anything else? They have really strong psychic ability, guys. I will let you know on this person. And their psychic abilities at this time are very strong, and at this present moment, and they're trying to see, and they're kind of focusing on their psychic abilities to understand what has happened and gain enlightenment is what I see here, right? They're kind of seeing through the situation on what that is. So that's what I'm seeing here. How interesting. How do they feel about you? Wow. So I get here is there it's like there's some sort of adjustment that needs to be required in this relationship or situation. Some sort of adjustment, and a new romantic cycle begins. They want a new romantic cycle. They want to level out the playing field. They might be a Libra, okay? So that's what I'm saying, or whatever it is about balancing out the scales. So adjustments need to be made for the scales to be balanced out again, okay? Anything else on how they feel about you, what it wants to come out? Yeah, they feel that there's some sort of shift that needs to take place in this relationship, the adjustment that needs to take place in this relationship, for fairness and that type of thing, okay? How they feel about you is they come to some sort of realization. I feel that they've maybe come to some of their own realization that, that maybe things have come to an end, or in fact that you were really important to them, okay? Wow. I mean, really, really interesting here. What do you need to know most about them? What do you need to know most about them? Let's see what wants to come through here. What is that? They want to come together. Okay, that's what you need to know most about. They want things to come together. They do want unity in this relationship or situation. Okay, and they feel that you make their world a lot better. You really change their world for them. Okay, by coming together, you both could probably change the world. You know, with the dynamics is what I'm seeing here, right? So this is about time. Okay, so it's about divine timing. This also has to deal about, maybe some, past situations from childhood down here maybe have come up that had stood in the way of bringing you two together. Okay. But this is saying it's just a matter of time. Something needs to be overcome, something that happened from childhood. I really think it's overcoming because you see the child here and then you see someone, it's kind of like resurrection. Yes, I'm getting this. And the enlightenment is coming through of that which is in the shadows, in the unconscious, perhaps as a child. So that's what I see here, that there is that time is, within time brought this illumination up for them, right? Brought that realization on their side, right? So this is interesting. What do you need to know most about them? Anything else? Pathways. Wow. This is about understanding. They're trying to understand their truth so they can choose what path is going to be best for them, okay, in this relationship or situation, what path that they should go next, with you or without you, or what that looks like in this relationship or situation, guys. Yeah, because that's exactly what I see here. There is some sort of pathways. This is about hidden roads. And that are now in realizations that are being opened for them. So they have new pathways, and whichever path that they choose, they're not, it's like all roads lead to that same sweet destination. Yeah, they're gonna know. They want to know. It's kind of like they're trying to find their way home. Okay, and whatever that looks like. Okay. And they're trying to think what pathway they should take as in terms of this love situation, right? Yeah, that's what it's saying. They're looking for, there's a strong need for clarity and purpose for this person. And I think that's what they're trying to get in here. So that's what they're trying to find right now, guys. Anything else? Yeah, they're kind of revisioning and revising things within their mind and making some changes to have a healthier, be at peace in this relationship or situation. They're kind of figuring out and revising whatever has happened in the past, that they needed time to make this revision so they could choose the proper pathway with you. So this is interesting. What do the soul cards have to say on what you need to know most about them? What do you need to know most about them? Wow. This is the card that I get here is welcome. Wow. This is about allowing to give to yourself and another, to receive each other gracefully, to really create space to welcome the desires into your life. This is about passion. This is about the root chakra and this is like the crown chakra, the throat chakra, and the root chakra all together. And it's just basically saying, welcoming the new. There's new pathways that this relationship could take, and they're being welcoming a new pathway by, after revising things. Anything else that wants to come through? Let's see what that is. What you need to know most about them. Wow, you inspire them. You inspire them through your communication, okay? So this is what's coming through, which is really dynamic. This is beautiful, guys. You inspire them from the darkness. You really, truly inspire them in some way. Yeah. And it's about, you touch others with your unique point of view, and they like that, okay? And it's about, self expression. You provide some sort of guidance to them. This is really beautiful, and they love that. They really loved that. Okay, so really gorgeous. What does the moon have to say about the moon cards? What is that? Yeah, nothing is set in stone yet. So if there are changes that need to be made, guys, this is just letting you know from a timing perspective that nothing is set in stone quite yet. Okay. Now let's take a look at some of the blockages that might be coming in the way. What are the blockages in this relationship or situation? Okay. Yeah, it's like just know that this relationship is being that you're being protected. Okay, the psychic abilities, this is about goddess of psychic protection, that in this relationship or in this situation, it's like what you believe you can create. So that's about finding what it is that you want, and what that is. And it's saying that no one can harm you or get in the way, whatever is what it is that you believe or you can create in this relationship or situation. Okay, so interesting. So there's protection around this. What else? Family, transformation. Sacred Journey talks about life cycles. There's a cycle that just ended and a brand new one that's beginning. There's a transformation that is taking place. This is gorgeous, guys. This is nice. But this is saying is that maybe family had been getting in the way of a transformation or of this situation, and but this is saying is that you are protected. So this is interesting. Any other anything in terms of blockages that might be standing in the way? What is that? Forward motion, like nothing is moving. This is about, there's a blockage because no one's moving. It's about for something to happen, you got to take some action. Okay, and that's what's happening here. So motion is going to be necessary to make any changes in this relationship or situation. What else are the challenges and blockages? So it's about getting the clarity and of this situation. This is about being protected. That's an amethyst here. So you are protected in this relationship. So this is saying not to fear. You don't need to hide behind the bushes. This is saying come out, stand up, and move out and move forward, and get your grounding, get your clarity within this relationship or situation. Yeah, this is interesting, guys. Very interesting. Yeah, I want to see what the tarot has to say about this. Yeah, because you want the stable family life. So the blockages is it's keeping you from getting the stable family life is not moving forward in this and transforming this, because it is protected, guys. This is the Four of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy, but this is the stable home environment, right? This is what you want. There's a blockage to that. What is it? Work is getting in the way. Work is getting in the way of this. I think you're really working on that you both want to work on the stability of this foundation together, I think is what's really it. And that clarity is coming out because of that, right? There is lots of choices in this relationship or situation, getting rid of the illusions and really seeing things for what they really, really are. Hence why I think that this clarity came here, right? This clarity came into play. This really came into play there. It's going to allow you to move forward in this transformation and transforming this situation. Anything else? There is going to be a new opportunity. Someone's going to come forth with a cup of love, okay? And that's what's coming. There's going to be an offering of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. An opportunity of love is going to be coming through, and it's going to lead to emotional fulfillment. Okay, so guys, this is what's happening here. And this emotional fulfillment is intimacy, emotional fulfillment. I mean, it's great. And it's exactly what I see. And then I get the Queen of Cups, which is, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Again, that cup energy. And this is about, being, knowing that emotions are special, and giving this cup of love to this relationship would mean giving away, giving something special, and then going within and using your highest intuition and your truth as to how you would like to move forward. Speaking of that, what is the best way to move forward? What is the best way to move forward in this relationship or situation? What wants to come through? Let's see what that is. Specialization. This is about focusing on one thing at a time and not multiple things at a time. Could be in a relationship, focusing on one person at a time and not multiple people in this. Because by specializing, then in kind of, it's going to bring a lot of fulfillment, a lot of transformation. Look, all those butterflies in the air, and she's kind of balancing that out. Yeah, and it's like this this beautiful ring of self-confidence happens, by specializing. Okay, anything else? Best way to move forward? Your truth. This is about finding your truth and knowing what your truth is, that even though there's been some external circumstances that perhaps left you on balance, it's about going into your core truth and finding what is that really for you? If you follow your truth, does that mean that that this would be something that you would want to move forward with in this relationship or situation? Focus in on your truth, because you're going to have your heart to respond to in this, is what this is talking about. Okay, so outside of any external circumstances that have left you off balance, go within, find your truth. Okay, and when you make a decision from that, that is when you that is when you get closer to what your soul wants. Yeah, and it just reminds you, yeah, you're going to have your heart to answer to, so be very careful and go within and take the time that you need. Okay, anything else about the best way to move forward? That is some really interesting guidance there from the cards. Wow. This is about timeless earth and saying that you change as the seasons change, right? We all grow and we change. You can count on the seasons to change, but you also change in that process too. One season is never identical to the other, right? So like you, as you change and evolve, every season is going to be different. Every relationship is going to offer something different to learn by, that you are timeless, right? And you're taking the time for reflection, to find out what your truth is. So this is saying to take that time, because that's going to be necessary. And this is saying that you've got a brand new beginning, guys, a brand new beginning in this relationship or in a situation. Okay. And that new beginning could be a lot of different things. Okay. This new beginning could be in this relationship. It could be without this relationship. Yeah. It's just a brand new beginning, right? So it's this all saying is that, it wants you to dance into today and be willing to start something really beautiful in your life. Okay. Now, a lot of you know what that is. Okay. But this is saying a fresh start is needed, on a new or existing situation, but it's up to you to get it moving. Okay. This is what I see here. So, you have to act on your dreams. And you have to start somewhere. So it's saying, why not start today with this brand new beginning? Okay. So very beautiful. Okay. So I think the biggest thing to remember is I begin today with a vision, right? I begin, yes, I will persist. I will begin today, in peace, right? This is really beautiful. I am wholeheartedly starting something wonderful. The path is now clear for you. Okay, the path is now clear. Wow. Gosh, guys, what does the moon cards have to say about this best way to move forward? What is that? A new start is coming. That's a double entendre. That means that you've got a lot of different decks saying the same thing, that there is a new opportunity, just like there is a new moon, right? You've got this new opportunity. A new start is coming. All right. And this is really, really great. I love seeing this. So yeah, be bold and make the first move. So if you want this relationship to start, this is saying is that be bold. You've got to make the first move. This is also saying, again, a new start is coming. I mean, I can't give more clear than that. I got to tell you. Okay. And what I get when I clarify that is eternal love. This is about happiness. This is about fulfillment, okay? Guys, you've got to wait to the end, because at the very end, boom, right? So that's what this is talking about. There's going to be a lot of happiness, fulfillment, and harmony with this brand new beginning here. This is, I can't stress it enough. It's really actually gorgeous. So there's a lot of eternal love that's coming into play, right? And it's really beautiful, because it's like this new you is willing to emerge. This is like this goddess of emergence is coming through there. You've been transformed. You've done that. And now you're kind of at this new stage of a new beginning, right? And the real you is shining through, okay? And I think that's what I'm going to call this, okay? Because that's what's happening. It's time for the real you to emerge, okay? So, beautiful soul, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you in March. And until then, namaste.